To start off is by saying congratulations on the album. It is an absolutely brilliant album.
Thank you.
So I was wondering if you could start off by telling us a little bit about the journey for you guys to get to this album, because I know you guys had a huge lineup change while you were working on the album. So tell us a little bit about the lineup change, how that happened, and then how you went into the album.
Sure. Well, I suppose we changed lineup about a year ago. So we topped out as you rightly say, we were well into the recording process at that point, and I think that was probably what was a bit of an alarm bell, particularly for Marty, who is the producer, songwriter, and his vision for the songs just wasn't coming into fruition with these. With the tracks as they were coming up, as they were being recorded. So it was really a difficult situation because the guys we were playing with we loved dearly, but it just wasn't. The songs have to be the winners, and we just had to make that really hard decision to actually shelve what we were doing and start again. Particularly with the drums, which just weren't sounding. Although we did keep one of the final track on the album, Shade, is that original drummer, Chris Quinlan. So he does appear on the album, and he's been playing on the radio a few times recently. He might have heard stuff, you never know. But it was a tough time because I'm a people pleaser. Maybe that's the role of a front person. I want everyone to love me. I want everyone to be really happy. And I kind of think, well, no, it sounds awesome. It really sounds good. But Marty knew that it just wasn't right, and he is completely right. It wasn't. It does. The songs are themselves now. The songs are the best they can be now, and it was a tough but necessary decision to change that up. So we asked Ross and Josh to join the band, particularly live-wise. Having a second guitar just makes us be able to do a lot more and sound more like where the songs should be as well. We're big believers that the songs should be the winners in this. It's not so much, there's no particular person. It's how the songs are going to be their best. So live and obviously Josh was able to bring that to the recording as well, sort of later in the process. And some backing vocals, which is something we haven't had before as well. It's always good to have some extra BVs.
Yep.
And and Ross obviously has a huge amount of experience with playing rock music, and he really did a good job with these tracks. So we're really happy with that, with how they've turned out.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the songwriting process, because like I said, this is one of those albums where every track on it is a great track. So tell us a little bit about that songwriting process that you guys went through to get these tracks the way they are.
Sure. Well, first of all, thank you for every track being a winner. Look, it really is Marty that has, particularly with this album, they're really all Marty's babies. He and I are partners in life and in music, so he will show me ideas along the way and say, how's this sounding, how's that sounding, does it sound too much like this other band or this other song or that? And I always say, no, it's okay, but I am always the best to say, that sounds a bit like, this one or that one. So, yes, I'm a good test, but really the process for him is, having been the whole the way in our music room and being inspired by certain things, and really it's his process. It's not a lot to do with us until he brings almost a fully formed song to rehearsal, and we, particularly with these ones, because they're already pretty much done, the writing process didn't really involve the new lineup. And we collaborated a little bit more, I suppose, on Light, which is kind of quite a personal song. And for the first, even now, I struggle to sing that song without getting a lump in my throat. It's something that's really quite dear to us. We're singing about our kids essentially. So it's something that the songwriting process is really all. A lot of stuff that's in Marty's head. Different things like Stepping on a Cloud is that's quite different to the sort of stuff we've done before. Marty's done the vocals on that mostly. I have a little appearance, and that's inspired by when the band went skydiving together the year before when we played at a skydiving festival. So I really get that sense of doing that, and and that euphoria that we felt when we jumped out of a plane together. That I feel that's a sense of that when I'm listening to that song and when I'm performing and singing along with it and that sort of thing. So it's an interesting ride.
Yeah. They're also very catchy, the tracks on this album as well. Like you listen to it and you find yourself walking away and you're humming it. Was that something that you guys wanted to do with this album? Kind of bring in that infectious style of rock?
Well, you know what? I think that's absolutely Marty Powell's songwriting in a nutshell. It's when I met Marty quite some years ago now, answering an ad in a magazine advertising for a singer. And I distinctly remember after he sent me a demo, and I learnt 3 songs, and we went over and I sang them to him, and he showed no emotion at all, whether I was good, bad, or otherwise. And I just said to him, look, if I don't get this gig, can you just let me know when you're playing? Because these songs, I have not been able to get them out of my head, and they're really catchy. And I just think that is his particular talent, is writing those memorable lines and those hooks. He's always been really good at combining 3 songs into one really, really fuck-off catchy, hooky. The cream of the cream goes into those particular songs. So, yeah, it's just something that he's been gifted, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it's something you can sort of set out to do and actually go, right, I'm going to write a really catchy one. Actually, I'm going to write a whole bunch of really catchy ones, and I'm going to make them all earworms. I just think that's something that Marty's really good at pulling out and exploiting.
Yeah, definitely. And how do you feel now with the album about to come out? Like, do you get really excited when you're about to have the album out there for the fans, or do you get really nervous before it comes out?
No, well, in the past I may have had experienced some nervousness, but with this one I am full excitement. I know this is the best these songs can be. I know these are the best collection of songs that we have been able to pull together in a group. I think that it's all killer, no filler. I just am really excited for the world to hear these songs because they're, I love hearing them, and I feel like, when obviously with the world doing weird things, and that's been happening for quite some time in various intensities, there's songs on this album that I can listen to even after going through the whole recording and hearing the songwriting process and all those ups and downs and re-recording and all that sort of stuff. There are songs that I can just go, now I feel better.
Yeah.
I can, it's that kind of thing you put on when you're in the shower or doing the housework or something, and you're getting ready for the day, and you just go, yes, I am ready to do this. And I don't want to, we don't set out to write anthems or anything like that, but there are some moments where you actually feel quite uplifted and good. There are times when you might feel like, you want to get behind a cause kind of thing. It's not that that's what the song's about, but you just, we're part of it's like when you go to your first concert and you feel that sense of community and, oh my God, we are all this one big group of people that love this. We have got, we're experiencing some sort of synergy here. That's what I feel like when I'm listening to this album, and often when I'm singing it as well.
Definitely, yeah. And you mentioned that the world is in a weird place at the moment. Does it feel kind of strange that you've got an album coming out, but you can't do shows to kind of promote it? Does it change the way that you try to promote the album, and how does it feel for you guys?
Yeah, look, we were right sort of towards the tail end of the Rock and Roll Daydream tour, so we did get to play. We did a single launch here in Melbourne, and we did a number of other shows. Regional Victoria, we went to Canberra. We did a couple of shows at the Paul. They were awesome. But we did have to cancel the Sydney and then the album launch back in here in Melbourne at Cherry, which was really disappointing. But then I also, you're trying to think of the bigger picture as well, and it is kind of strange. The timing is, but then there's always stuff going on in the world, so it's really hard to know, when is right. What do you do? We have delayed the album was actually supposed to come out today, but we've put it off for a week just to make sure that people don't feel that we're sort of insensitive in pushing something.
Yeah.
We've got, people are losing jobs and they've got massive life things going on. So we want to be able to provide a diversion for that. Music's always been really good for that. And it is a different way. We can certainly promote it, but not being able to do shows is okay for the time being. I think there's a lot of other stuff we can do. We've made a cracking new video clip, which is ready to go for the song Samantha Jones, which will be the single with the album. And that clip is the best that I've ever been involved with. We've got some really good people working on. We've got some actors involved, and it's a great clip. So we're ready to, we're actually very lucky that we've got quite a bit of content to still be present in people's lives and to help promote the album itself.
Awesome. Cannot wait to check that out then. And I guess this time of when everyone's in lockdown as well, are you guys going to use this as a chance to write? Because I've got this theory that in 12 months' time, we're going to see some absolute killer music come out because you're going to have all these musicians locked up at the moment and the creative juices have got to come out somewhere, so it's going to come out writing.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I reckon we will see some really interesting stuff come out of this time. Marty's already started writing the next album.
Yeah.
So maybe this will give him some more time to focus on that. Repeat the question again. I've just completely lost my train of thought.
Oh no, you answered it. Yeah, it was just what are you guys going to do during the lockdown? Like, will you be working on new material? But yeah, so I guess to finish off, is there anything you would like to say to our listeners and our readers out there before they go out and grab a copy of your album next week?
Well, I just would say that I don't know. It's really. I hope that we can give everybody some memories and something to look forward to for good times, but also something to enjoy and sit down. And you know what? The lost art of listening to an album from start to finish, I think people can start to rediscover that now. So I hope that we can help them with that.
Definitely. Well, Jenni, thank you so much for chatting to us today. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we wish you all the best of luck with the release of the album as well.
Cheers, Dave. Thank you.
Not a problem. Thanks for that, and hopefully we get to talk again in the future.
That'd be great.
Okay, thank you.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, bye.
Bye for now.